don't even have to do that.
Welcome to Toffee TV. Here's the player ratings for Atalanta 3, Everton 0. This shouldn't really take too long. Stekelenburg, 6 out of 10. Wasn't really a fault for anything, but can't get higher than that when you've let 3 goals in. But did make a couple of good saves, to be fair to him. I still would have rather picked for play, but there you go. Mason Holgate, 5 out of 10. Thought he tried all night. He kept at it, stuck at it. Yeah, that's all I can say. Michael Keane, a generous 4 out of 10. His worst game for us, I would say. Just at the moment, just not happening. You know, and he let that Costa 2.0 bully him a little bit. And I just think they all looked shaky for some reason at the back. Probably because they were exposed again, like the 4 were on Saturday. Jagielka, 4. Too many wayward clearances and just allowing them. Every time they broke, they just seemed to be able to get shots in, and that the 3rd goal was horrendous. Leighton Baines, 4. Didn't have a good game. Very poor, which is unlike Baines, because even when he's not able to fly forward, he has a decent game. But I just thought he looked his age tonight, and I've never said that about Leighton Baines before. He just looked his age tonight, and that was quite sad for me. I'm not saying that's it, he's going to be rubbish, because he won't be. He'll be much better than he was today, but just didn't look very good today, that's all. Into midfield, Schneiderlin, 3. Yeah, you heard it, 3. Shocking performance. I called for him to start this game instead of Garner, which is what happened, but I wish Garner had played. Because at the moment, he's just not playing well, Schneiderlin. And that first goal, he's looking at the fella who scores it, and then he just looks away, and the lad runs in behind him, and he hasn't got a clue, and then he kind of realises, and I don't know, we just want him to hurry up and get back up to speed, because at the moment, he's minging. Bezic, 3. I'll give him 4 because he went and played centre-half and was a little bit better, but not much. Bezic is another one I think could be a good player, but I don't know. Just what didn't happen tonight. 4. People will be moaning that these are too harsh, and some people are moaning that they're not harsh enough, but who cares? 4 out of 10. Vlasic, I'm going to give him 6, and I'm going to give him 6 because he wasn't great, but I thought he never shied away from anything in the game. He tried to get on the ball. Sometimes he made the wrong decision. He's 19. It was his full debut. And he kept going, and I thought he was okay. I thought he really genuinely done okay. And I'm just thinking of these numbers in my head and thinking it's not going to add up. But I thought he'd done okay with a 6. Gylfi Sigurdsson, 4. £45 million of bollocks, nearly, tonight for me. He had one shot that he hit straight to the keeper. To be fair, he put a cracking free kick in, but the keeper dealt with it. But I just want more, and I expect more from our record signing. I expect a lot more, and it just didn't happen tonight. Wayne Rooney, I'm going to give him 6 for his first half and 5 for his second half till he went off, because I thought he had a great little chip that just went over. He put a couple of nice through balls, but he worked so hard at left back. But second half he went out the game, looked tired, and then he obviously was substituted. So give him 5.5. Calvert-Lewin, 5, because I thought it was a thankless task for him, and I thought he plugged away. And I thought what he'd done was demonstrated that if we'd have actually got our finger out in the transfer window and got a striker who could do that role, who was a bit more experienced, we would look like a bit of a better side. Not much, unless the striker was Lukaku, or the striker was good. You know, someone who could get goals and was quick, but better than what we have. And I think Calvert-Lewin will get better and better, of course he will. Just tonight he was up against experienced defenders who just made sure he didn't have an easy time on the ball and shoved them, and the referee let them get away with a little bit, whereas at the other end, Costa Mark 2 just bullied us and we didn't ever hit him back. Substitute Sandro. It's alright. 5. Done alright. Had a shot that he was never going to score from. Couple of nice little turns. Klassen, just give him 5. Why not? Just give him 5. Did we make any other subs, Fed?
Koeman rating.
Ronald Koeman, 1 out of 10. That is your rating for A, dropping Jordan Pickford. And people say we've got to stretch the games around for players. We don't. Not for goalkeepers, we don't. Maybe play him next week's. Well, I had to play Robles myself. But if you want to leave Pickford out, it should have been Sunderland at home. It shouldn't be an important, and it is an important game because we're in the middle of a poor run. So that another issue I've got with him is not recognising needing to change the shape after 20 minutes when they started better, and we're just using the fact that they had lots of width and we didn't to exploit us, as Chelsea did, as Spurs did, and he just left it. It's just not good. And yeah, I'll go into more on that, but it just wasn't good. So basically, just by default of going through them numbers without realising who we man of the match was before the game, the bottle of champagne is shared between Martin Stekelenburg and Nikola Vlasic. You can agree, disagree. I'm at this moment in time, I'm not really asked, but have your say anyway. Check out the instant match reactions. Cost a lot of fun, like this video, and check out the final word when we will get deeper. And that's my phone. My daughter's calling and I'm going. I've been bad. See you soon on Toffee TV.